So to make this the shortest debunk in history here, I really was gonna make a 10-minute video. Then I decided, nope, that's not worth it. It really isn't worth 10 minutes of this video. How to explain that Galactus would beat Batman even with prep here, and yeah, he's way above Pantheon level. I mean, the guy literally had a blast to kill a whole Pantheon. The only reason why it didn't work it was because these guys were amped by the Chaos King, which made them beyond their normal status. And Galactus was actually shocked that everyone survived this. Even Hercules and Ares noted like, "Hey, you see what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it." So yeah, Galactus is simply beyond Batman in any regard here, unless you guys want to prove that Batman has Pantheon level of prep time, in which the DC Greek Pantheon scales way above the Marvel. Sorry, the DC Pantheon scales way below the Marvel Greek Pantheon. I mean, you can't compare DC Zeus to Marvel Zeus. It's really just not a comparison ever. Marvel Zeus actually just stumps out DC Zeus any time of the week here. Then you have the fact that this dude literally one-shot Celestials. But let's get into the real stuff of this video. Reed Richards had the Ultimate Nullifier, a weapon that Batman would never be able to get his hands on. Reed Richards is also far above him in intelligence, so honestly, that really just defeats the purpose here. Reed Richards, #1 in the Marvel Universe, and a weapon Batman would never be able to obtain because, again, this is a different universe, and he wouldn't be able to do it. Secondly, Panther was actually backed by his god here. Now, the Panther god actually exists outside of time and space. He's actually able to move through time and space casually, which makes the Panther goddess like 4 or 5D, I believe, here. So Panther, being backed by the Panther goddess, was actually able to really just talk to Galactus and not get vaporized because he was being backed by his entity, which is around the same levels as Galactus here. There's also the Marvel vs. Capcom Galactus armor, which is not canon here. I don't know why he put that in this video. That was probably one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen here. And it's just the fact that, one, this comes from the Marvel vs. Capcom verse. Yes, it's a part of the Marvel multiverse, and Capcom and Marvel have crossed over so many times that it's been ridiculous here. But it's also the verse where, yeah, they have universal to multiversal scaling, and yeah, it is a version of Galactus, but this is the same universe where Nergigante can actually take down a, Thor, Hulk, Sentry, veritively, easily. He would be a Godzilla level threat in that verse here, and honestly, yeah, that's what I mean. It's just ridiculous in terms of logic here. Now he went to Doctor Doom. Now, that could have been understandable if Doctor Doom wasn't literally the god of prep time himself here. I mean, this guy prepped after getting blasted by Galactus. So he experienced Galactus' power, prepped for it, drained it, and said, GG, yeah, I'm Galactus now. This is also the same Doctor Doom who prepared for the Beyonders. Like, this man took the Beyonders' powers. Danco even said himself he has a way better track record of prep than Batman in the Doctor Doom versus Batman prep time video. Alright, now yeah, I did debunk that and say, it was pretty terrible because he didn't explain how they were prep for each other. But yeah, long story short, Doctor Doom is way above Batman when it comes to prep time. I mean, this dude took the power of the Beyonders, who killed every being in the Marvel multiverse. And you mean to tell me, Batman can beat Galactus because, oh yeah, Doctor Doom prep for him? No, they don't. They don't operate on that same function. Batman doesn't operate like Doctor Doom. I mean, he even got the God Emperor dude powers and knew he could kill Thanos. Thanos, the dude who couldn't be killed. What? No, Batman and Doom, that's like 2 different levels of intelligence and 2 different levels of operations. And I said it before in probably one of my other debunks. Marvel characters operate on a different function than DC characters. What's prepared for the League won't work on the Avengers. Alright? Then there's the fact that Galactus is really just a top-notch telepath and can just read his mind. Now you might say, Legendary, why has he done that to the Marvel characters? These guys have prepared for telepathy from Omega level telepaths like Professor X, Rachel Gray, and Jean Grey. Phoenix level telepaths. Alright, they prepared for that. But yet Galactus is able to mind control and, well, not mind control, is actually able to battle telepathically with Thanos and read his mind. There's also the fact that Galactus can literally trap Batman in a time loop of his own demise, or better yet, a time loop where he sees his parents killed over and over and over again. Yeah, that would traumatize Batman for life here. Like, so imagine seeing his parents killed over and over again. He wouldn't become the Batman who laughs, but it'd be that same scenario. So yeah, I think that's really all I need to say here. I think a 6-minute video is enough to get my point across here, you guys. Galactus is just way above Batman here. He would literally dismantle Batman's plans here and call it a day here. There's no comparison between the Marvel intelligence and the DC intelligence. They operate on 2 different functions and operate on 2 different levels here. Alright? Yes, Batman is good with prep time. I understand that. He's beaten and had plans to take down the Justice League, but Galactus is just far above the Justice League. Alright? Comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. This is Legendary Ghidorah, and I'll see you guys later.